I'm sitting here with Lil Nugget and Mr. 5%er, Artillery the God. My first question is for Artillery. How do you make your marriage work?
That's a good question.
That's a good question. I mean, on what level are we speaking of, though?
How do you make it work? How do you make it last without getting broke up or splitting?
I don't know. We just got a motto we live by called the door is not an option. So, like when we argue, we tend to say it in our arguments. Like, somewhere in the conversation, we stop. And one of us will be like, it don't matter, the door's not an option. Or either we could be arguing, even if it's intense, and I'd be like, you ready to take your ring off? And she'd be like, no. And I'd be like, all right, we good. Then we'll go back to arguing. So, like, it's a way of, even though sometimes you can get so angry with a person and display yourself so aggressive that I feel the other person won't know if you're in love with them at that moment or not. So sometimes it's good to just stop and just tell the person you love them, might get a break from it and come back. Then, I mean, me personally, I like spontaneity. Like, I like the type of action where I walk in the room and I'm about to ask you a question and you just pull it out and shove it in your mouth for no reason. Like, so, I mean, it's just got to be fun, you know what I mean?
So no matter what, y'all not breaking up?
Nah, I don't think so.
Cheating?
I mean, but at the same time, I don't know what the future holds, but no time soon, I can say that.
So if she cheat, you gonna stay with her?
Yeah, I definitely stay with my wife, because I've definitely cheated on her, so, you know what I mean? I don't think I even have the grounds to leave my wife for cheating when I did it first. So, you know what I mean?
Even if you catch her?
I mean, even if I caught her, I would still be mad, but I've actually done some things.
All right, that's enough. That's enough. Let's ask Lil Nugget some questions. Do you believe in staying with your husband no matter what?
Yes.
Even if you have a baby with another girl?
I don't know about that one. If I really love him, and I feel like I might can try to figure it out or work with it, I wouldn't want to keep bringing that up, though. But you had a baby by her, you did this to me. That's something I would probably keep bringing up because I'd be mad. But
my question is, though, do we really say death till we part, or is it really just death with certain principles to it? Is anybody really honoring the vow? Because death till we part means basically...
I know I won't.
Right.
Yeah. It's pretty much, you know what I mean? So, are people really married when you look at the oath? Like, because the oath is actually what marries you. It's not really the marriage of saying we together, because you already like that with your girlfriend. Like, the marriage and link is actually coming from the oath. It's the most important thing in the whole entire wedding. The rings is just, it's like getting baptized. You can say you're a Christian, but your example of showing that you're a Christian is to get baptized. If you're a Muslim, your example is to go do the jihad thing. If you graduated, then you get your graduation. There's always some type of form of showing the whole world that this is what you stand by to make it official, like a rite of passage. So when you're getting married, the vows are actually said amongst each other in front of the whole world, or whoever's close to you. It's like to bond y'all together. So, like, if you don't really go by the vows of death till we part, which is a part of the vows, you know what I mean? Are you really married, or is it conditional love or something like?
The Bible says you can get a divorce due to cheating. So, Lil Nugget, what is your definition of happiness?
That's a good question.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. That's a good question. I don't really have a definition, for real. I think I know whatever your happiness is, that's what it is.
What is happiness to you?
To me, happiness to me is just me personally. I just find I'm optimistic, so I find the good side of everything. I like to laugh. I like to joke. Whether you get my joke or not, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's just, like, happiness to me is just feeling good and knowing that I'm doing the right thing. My intentions are good, all that good stuff. I'm going to feel good. I don't know about the word happy, but just feeling good. I don't know how to put it into words.
Are you happy in your life now?
Semi.
Why semi?
Family stuff. That's it.
Like you want a baby and stuff?
No, not that. No. I feel a little incomplete. That's what I feel.
Due to what?
Due to, I feel like I'm 25, going on 26, and I feel like I'm not really living the life that I would like to live.
And
but I can't.
What life would you like to live?
I would like to travel. I make enough money where I would be able to save and travel and take planes and do shit by myself, but I can't do it because I got a responsibility that's preventing me from doing so. Because I would really just take flight and leave Richmond. There's nothing here for me.
By yourself?
Absolutely. I would take that chance. I would look at whatever destination that I'm looking at to move into, I would move. I would look into it, find a job, transfer. I would weigh wherever I'm trying to go, and I would go. No hesitation at all. I'll be scared. I'll be a little nervous, but I'll go. Because there's nothing here for me at all.
The life of a single lady.
Yeah. The life of a single lady.
Do you ever miss being single, Mr. Artillery?
I don't think I do, man. I mean, I think at moments there's been moments where I've felt that I did not want to be married, but I don't think I've ever had a moment where I wanted to be single. Like, I don't know if that makes sense or not, but it is times in a relationship where you're like, when it's certain responsibilities you have to uphold, and not just the whole family, but a marriage is actually between you and your wife. So this doesn't include kids or any of the other things that comes into the house. This is actually just strictly the actual relationship of whatever it is chaining you and another spouse together, and that's it. So when you're speaking of that, I have had moments where I actually did not like my spouse to the point where I didn't want to be married to her. But at the same time, I love her so much that I would rather be in a house not wanting to be with her in her presence than to actually be single and not with her. Because even that's a state that's way more peaceful than not having nobody there with you. Like, you know what I mean? Even when you
Are you crying?
No, I'm not crying.
Even when you don't want to be in a relationship, it's still something there that makes you would rather. I can't explain it. Like, it's a tricky thing that goes into the mental. Like, I can't even explain it to the point when somebody can have you madder than anybody's ever made you, but yet you want to be in front of them while it's going on and don't want them to leave you. Like, I don't know. I mean, I feel every argument kind of prepares you for the not want to be single though. Like, cause like I can actually remember our worstest and craziest moments vividly like it was yesterday, but each one kind of makes it easier to argue and not leave. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just got to be responsible though for your words. You know what I mean? Whether you like it or not. I mean, I think that's the biggest thing, because I do believe people fall in love, and I feel if you married, I don't believe you fall in love and it's a one love. I actually believe you fall in love over and over through the stages with a person. So I do believe it's a stage that could come where you might not love this person for months, and then they might pick up a new characteristic that all of a sudden you might feel is sexy or attractive, or it humors you enough that it might make you like the person more and forget about another one. So like, I feel everybody should just hold on to it, you know what I mean? Unless you're dealing with a person that has a mental disability to love, you know what I mean? It's some people out there that are just not compatible with love, and they might love you hard, might put their life on the line for you, but I feel it's some people that are so serious that they can be responsible for another human without loving them. You know what I mean? Based off principle. You have some people that love for the emotion, where they mentally are so attracted to being around you that when they're not around you, they miss you. That's when the love is really in its full effect, to where a person really has to be up under you, or else, or not even just under you, but be linked to you in some form for their life to move more better. You know what I mean? That's when the love is like grabs you at heart, so it's affecting your confidence, how you look at yourself, your decision making, your ideas, and anything you want to do with life. You know what I mean? But at the same time, there's some people that's so big on principles and not wanting to feel like they let their word down on another person now, that you can actually be in love with somebody who's doing every single thing to you that you're doing to them, but theirs could be on some, I said I would do it, you're doing this for me, you've done this in the past, I owe you everything that you're asking for. But they don't have to love you at all. They could just feel that whatever you're asking them to do may not be as a burden to some people, and it might be easier for them to do.